Hello and welcome to Business Talk, brought to you by the Northern Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce. I'm Britt Scarce with Emory Federal Credit Union. I'm your host. And today, here in studio, we have Patty Gleason with the Learning Grove, here to tell us all about what Learning Grove is.
Hi, it's so great to be here. So Learning Grove is a nonprofit agency, and it came about 2 years or so ago through a merger, actually, with Cincinnati Early Learning Center and Children, Inc.
Okay.
So the CEO, Shannon Starkey, and I have been working together for quite a while, and we kept thinking of ways to partner, and finally we just said, merge, because we have incredibly brilliant team members, and you put them together and we've got an incredible agency to meet our goals.
Wow. And is the facility at Scarlet Oaks?
Yes, one of our facilities. So we have 10 early childhood programs in Ohio, and then an additional 6 in Kentucky, and after school programs. Plus, we do coaching for other programs to improve quality, and we do home visitation, and we have another program called Navigo, which works with middle and high school students for college, career, military preparation, things like that, of what do they want to do and how can they be prepared. So we really go from cradle to career, and really prenatal, we should say, to career. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's comprehensive.
Yeah, yes, it is. We really want, our vision is that all children succeed and families thrive. So we try to really work to remove barriers and to offer programs for children that really helps them succeed and be the best that they can be if they're 3 months of age or 13. So.
Yeah. Well, speaking of early childhood education, I mean, let's talk a little bit about the work that you guys do there for, and the importance of, early childhood, education.
Yes, we are. We're proud that all of our programs are 5-star, and I think many people have heard in the news and different situations and different places that early childhood funding has really been set up in a very broken system. It is not really set up to be able to provide quality. So we have to do a lot of fundraising and and the most important thing is work with partners. So you mentioned Scarlet Oaks.
Yeah.
So after the merger, 2 of our really exciting expansions were with Scarlet Oaks. They reached out, and we were so happy to partner with them. Sadie Boniface is the early childhood educator that works with the teens if they're interested in a career with young children. And then we run what we like to call the lab school, where those students can come in and work aside really master level teachers and learn the best ways to interact. So they hear it from Sadie and then they see it from us. So it's the best situation.
It gives them hands-on experience.
Exactly.
Right?
And we're doing the same thing at Cincinnati State. So we were really excited because we are mostly in Cincinnati, and then we have one program out in Harrison, Ohio, but we didn't have anything in the northern area of Hamilton County. So we get to partner with a program that really is helping build the pipeline of teachers, and we get to be in a new area that hasn't had our services before. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the programs, some of the specific programs that you guys offer.
Yeah. So we have, again, at Scarlet Oaks, in many of our programs, we serve children starting at 6 weeks.
Wow, really?
Yeah, well, we love if there is different government funding, moms and dads could stay home a little bit longer, but and some parents can stay home until 3 months or 6 months, but some of our parents have to be back to work at 6 weeks in order to pay the bills. So we start at 6 weeks, and then we go up to age 5 at Scarlet Oaks for preschool. So we have a little bit about how we do it. We have what we explain as a developmental constructivist approach. And we think this piece is really important because we believe that all children go through the same developmental stages, but they do it at different times. I think anyone who's interacted with a 3-year-old knows that they might be 4 socially. You know, you're looking at a little 4-year-old who acts like they're 40, but they might be behind in gross motor skills.
Okay.
So it's the teachers, again, we need educated facilitators in the classroom who can look at the children and go, oh, okay, here you need to move to this level or this level. So we don't put a group of 3-year-olds together and say everybody's learning the same thing. They really move them to the next level, and also really work on critical thinking skills and problem solving. So I think, as you as an employer know, it's great to have somebody that can memorize a rule book, but you really want somebody who can problem solve and think on their feet. And that brain development starts when they're 3. So, well, it starts at birth.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know. I think back when I was a kid. I mean, I'm sure I did some things quick and I did some things a little slower.
Right.
I always kind of joke about, you know, I was a little slower learner.
I'm sure that you were, yeah.
It evened out.
You had strengths in different areas,
I did.
you? Yeah, I'm sure you did. So, yeah, it's and of course we focus a great deal on social emotional development. So, we want them to be able to problem solve with their peers and to feel good about themselves, because that's what we know when they go into school is really going to pay off. So, it's exciting, and we are doing lots of outreach to the community on coaching, on social emotional development, but also on curriculum and environments. So I encourage anybody. The Scarlet Oaks facility is beautiful, and it's very warm and inviting, and it's made for children. It's soft colors and places for them to feel safe and secure. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're doing great things.
It's exciting. We have great people, and that's what's exciting.
Well, and you know, and right now, is that the biggest need, is to be able to continue to attract that good that talent,
that pipeline, and that's why we have such a teacher shortage right now. So anyone who's interested, and pay is going up. It's still not where it should be. But we just to attract and support our staff, we just initiated that they receive free childcare. So that can cost $12,000 and $13,000 a year. So that's a major benefit. So, and I we are, as an employer, are really struggling, and we know that there's other employers out there trying to find good people to work for them, and childcare is a barrier. So we just started Learning Grove at Work. Again, partnerships, so that we could help businesses to partner together or find different strategies to make sure that their employees are able to find quality childcare.
Wow, that's fantastic. And and kids, they need a good, safe place that they can learn and grow and be able to. You were talking about developing like social skills and that sort of thing. It's really important, to have a really good, place with great teachers that are really, they're not just playing, they're actually learning, actual skills, and you can actually pinpoint, okay, they need to work here, or they need to work there, and it really does help.
And I've had so many parents say, you accepted my child from where they're at and their strengths and their challenges, and we just kept moving them along to the next level, and they could go to work and feel good. They didn't have to worry. They knew that their children were being nurtured and really stimulated in the environment.
And that's really important for a parent. I think especially moms, they feel guilty having to leave their kids somewhere, and to think that they're not in an environment that's really benefiting them, and that they're really enjoying. They want to know that their child's having, enjoying their time there, and having fun. It's not like some, awful place they have to go spend so many hours at.
No, and I really encourage. There's so much pressure on parents now, also of, you know, we thought it was a good term, kindergarten readiness, but it really puts this pressure on, you know, learning the alphabet and learning this and learning that. And I think that we certainly want parents to read to children. That's so important. Have conversations. That's the most important thing. Ask open-ended questions. You know, when I see teachers they're, you know, asking, I wonder why that happened when you did that, you know, and you see all of the brain going with the child.
Yeah.
That's the really, you know, just spend time and have wonderful conversations, read and ask questions, I think is, and I promise that they will learn their alphabet. I always say if a child doesn't know orange, I feel comfortable by the time they're 21 that they'll know orange.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, you guys are doing wonderful work, and sounds absolutely terrific. People should definitely check you out and enroll their children in your program.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Our guest has been Patty Gleason with Learning Grove. You've been watching Business Talk. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.